I had two children at school that day. My son, Craig, was also a student at Columbine, and Craig was in the library with two of his close friends, and his two buddies were on the football team. Craig was on the wrestling team, and they were talking about sports sitting in the library when they heard what they thought were firecrackers outside the school. And they were joking about the fact that seniors were probably pulling a senior prank. And a few minutes later, a young man ran into the room covered in blood. He had been shot. He fell down in the library floor, and the teacher in the library screamed for all the students to get underneath the desks. And so Craig and his two buddies dove underneath the desk, and the two gunmen came over, and they began to shoot and kill students all around my son. Craig didn't know that his sister had already been killed. And they came over to the table where Craig and his two buddies were, and they shot and killed his two friends, Matthew Kechter, Isaiah Scholes, and then they turned their guns on Craig. And Craig knew what it was like to know that he was going to die. He knew he was going to die. He faced two guns pointed at him and knew that his life had ended. In a split second before they pulled the trigger, the alarm system went off from smoke in the room. It distracted the two boys. They never came back to the table where Craig was at, or I would have lost two children that day at school. What I want you to hear as Craig talks about his two friends.
A teacher ran screaming. She was screaming that there were two kids outside of the school with guns that were shooting other students. And she was in such a terror. And I didn't understand what she was saying. It didn't register. And all of a sudden, a kid walked in who had been shot. And he had blood all over himself, and he fell down at the door. And the teacher yelled at us to get all the students to get under the desks. Me and my buddy Matt got underneath the desk. And my friend Isaiah didn't walk by, and he was looking for a place to sit, so he sat next to me. A few minutes later, we heard the gunshots inside the school, and they were coming closer and closer to the library, and my heart started pounding more and more, and I was feeling very afraid. Eric and Dylan came into the library. It was the first place that they entered, the first room. Immediately, they were shooting out their guns. And I heard them yelling at students, and they were yelling to each other and shooting off their guns. And that's when me, Matt, and Isaiah looked at each other. We knew that this was really serious, and we were really scared. And Isaiah was one of the very few black students in the school. And they began to make fun of Isaiah for being black. And the last thing that Isaiah heard in his life were racial slurs being made against him. And the last thing that he said was, "I can see my mom." And he shot Isaiah with a shotgun in the head. And then they shot